Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanye family.
And for those of you that are new here, welcome, and let's enjoy some great music together.
Okay, so what do we have for our Goonies today?
Well, today we have some more Half Man Half Biscuit.
Half Man Half Biscuit.
Yeah, we've only checked out one of their songs so far.
That was fun.
And it was fun. And this is another of their Christmas songs. It's All I Want for Christmas is a Dukla Prague Away Kit.
Not sure why.
Now, we had to look up what that was.
Yes, we did.
Because we're like, we can't go into this blind. We have no idea what that means.
Mm-hmm.
And we looked it up, and it's literally a kit to make your foosball table kind of thing into the team you want, like the jerseys and that kind of, right? Something like that.
You guys probably know that already, don't you?
You guys probably already knew that. But we were very unaware of what that was. So we looked it up.
No idea.
Yeah.
But hey.
So the people who want this one are Jonathan Cole, BTJ 1960, and Fed Up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably get into it then.
Yeah.
This is Half Man, Half Biscuit. All I Want for Christmas is a Dukla Prague Away Kit.
There was one in the gang who had scale extra, and because of that he thought he was better than you. Every day after school you'd go round there to play it, hoping to compete for some kind of championship. But it always took about 15 billion hours to set the track up, and even when you did, the thing never seemed to work. It was a dodgy transformer, again and again. A dodgy transformer, again and again. It was a dodgy transformer, again and again. A dodgy transformer that cost £3.10. So he'd send his doting mother up the stairs with the step ladders to get the Subutio out of the loft. He had all the accessories required for that big match atmosphere, the crowd and the dugout and the floodlights too. You'd always get palmed off with a headless centre forward and a goalkeeper with no arms and a face like his. And he'd managed to get hold of a Dukla Prague Away Kit, cause his uncle owned a sports shop and he kept it to one side. And after only 5 minutes you'd be down to 10 men, cause he'd sent off your right back for taking the base from under his left winger. Come to half time you were losing 4-0. Each and every goal a hotly disputed penalty, so you'd smash up the floodlights and the match was abandoned, and the dog would bark and you'd be banned from his house. And your travelling army of synthetic supporters would be taken away from you and thrown in the bin. Now he's working in a job with a future. He hands me my gyro every 2 weeks. And me, I'm on the lookout for a proper transformer.
Oh my goodness, that's a weird way to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess he had a buddy he would play this game with.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it was electronic of some sort, this foosball table.
I think they were talking about something else before, and
something.
then it wouldn't work. So because it wouldn't work, then they decided to play the other game.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And then they would fight over there would be a hotly contested argument over who scored what and when or how.
Yeah.
And then somebody would get mad, and then
they'd get in a big fight, and he'd get banned from the house. And, yeah, it's just kind of funny.
Okay.
But this is obviously just a song, kind of him griping about this friend of his that always seemed to do just a step ahead of him.
Yeah. That's what, pretty much. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Pretty simple song. I like how they squeezed all those words into
it was kind of silly.
It's like it's going just to get to the end of it. Huh?
Yeah. I like that he was just basically describing what happens in the game all the time.
Yeah.
Like guys with no arms and stuff like that, like they lost pieces of their men or whatever. And then they were down 10 men pretty quickly after they started a game, or that kind of thing. It's just like, okay, sounds like a very frustrating game to play.
I would think, but they did it anyway.
Yeah.
Love the football, I suppose.
Yeah, we're not really into football or anything ourselves, but we know how huge it is in England.
Oh, yeah. I kind of had a thing for hockey for like...
For a while, you were really into hockey.
Not into though. I mean, I don't have any memorabilia.
Yeah, that's true. You're not like a crazed fan like some of them.
I'm not a crazed fan. I only liked one team.
Yeah, well, that's typical.
Yeah, but everybody else, I was like, whatever. Look, I only knew who they were because they played against my team.
Yeah.
So after a while, I just kind of. I'm still, I still check them out and check
every
the scores.
Once in a while. Yeah.
Every second day they still play during hockey season.
Yeah.
It's the Montreal Canadiens. Okay, don't hate me if you're a fan of anybody else. But
here we are living in Brampton, right next to Toronto. But who wants to vote? Who wants to root for the Maple Leafs? Well, not me.
I can't.
I'm not a hockey person anyway, but quite honestly, even just looking at the records of the teams, I don't see the point.
They were a well-started team up into the 60s, and then they just kind of fell off. It was really because their owner decided that making money was more important than winning.
Yeah. And
that was like in 67, and from that point on, they kind of flailed.
I don't get much into sports anyways, but, Yeah.
Well, I heard that story a lot because I know a lot of Toronto fans.
Yeah, me too.
But it was just a thing that I was into, I suppose. I still kind of like. I'm from the East Coast, and I'm French, so Montreal Canadiens, of course.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about me. This was an interesting song. Again, I like how they squeezed all those words in there, but they did tell their story. It
was a funny little storytelling kind of song, and I enjoyed that. But it's not like a great song.
No.
It's just a fun little story.
It's a bunch of silliness.
Yes.
That's all right, though.
But I'm sure you guys must enjoy this because, of course, the Dukla Prague Away Kit or Dukla Prague Away Kit. You guys must understand what that is, and we're just kind of flailing about trying to figure it out.
They were a popular team, I guess, at one point. And there it is.
So thank you very much for the request. It was definitely appreciated. Please don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel and become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click that notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.